me clearly. America is not a racist country.
I would like to thank one of my subscribers, Jay Hurdell Paul, for this story. This is another eminent domain story, y'all. And we know who eminent domain is for us. So this time it's impacting Black farmers because they want to build a Ford plant. Of course, it can't go nowhere else except for where our folks live. That's the only place it can go. These people are so full of crap, it ain't even funny. So let's get into this one. Black farmers have lived here for generations. Now a Ford plant is changing the landscape. Inette Wilkes has seen big changes in this tiny farm town of Staten, Tennessee, since Ford broke ground here last year with a $5.6 billion electric truck mega plant slated to bring thousands of jobs. Trucks filled with construction debris barreled down once a quiet country road with cranes and, yeah, all their noise, right? At lunchtime, hungry construction workers line up at Wilk's Small Business, a variety stop and go, eager for her to fry chicken and homemade lasagna. In another sign of change, Wilkes said for sale signs are popping up on the surrounding area, and these are farmlands in these areas. As farmers look to cash in on the plans for the future development. So Ford is running these Black farmers off of their land that they've been on for generations. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. Some are from the area historically Black farming community, one of the last in Tennessee. Yeah, that's why they want to build there because they want to get rid of it. Once they're gone, there is none. Okay, you don't have these Black farming communities anymore because they want to get rid of them. That's what they use eminent domain for. So we all know the changes are coming, Wilkes said. It's going to look completely different here in a few years. While the Ford construction has been a boom for business owners like Wilk, not everyone is benefiting. Of course not. Of course not. In a push to build a new highway, isn't that familiar? Isn't that what happened to all these Black towns that used to be around here? They constructed all these highways. So they're putting in a highway and the Ford plant, and the family, including those families who owned their farmland here for generations, say the state is taking their land while offering them a fraction of what it's worth. Well, that's how eminent domain works. And plus they don't want you to pass down generational wealth. That's why they will take your land and then undercut you in the cost for the land. They know the land is worth a hell of a lot more than what they're offering you, you know? So they will take the land and then the whole property and everything all of a sudden because it's in their hands it jumps and doubles and triples and quadruple in value. Happens all the time. And see, this is another reason for reparations. All of the eminent domain they have pulled on our people. When I was a child in Philly, they did this to a Black section of the community that was living over by the airport. Philadelphia International Airport decided they wanted to expand. They drove all these Black people off of their land because they wanted to expand the airport. And for years, the people tried to fight the city on it, and they ultimately got nothing for their homes. They got no compensation. They just took their homes and that was it. And see, we can't forget things like this when it comes down to reparations. And with younger generations reluctant to take over family farms, their numbers keep dwindling. Our farmers are expected to compete with mega farms today, and they just don't have the resources to do it. He said, "We're facing extinction." A study last year published in the American Economic Association's Papers and Proceedings Journal found that Black farmers in the 20th century lost roughly $326 billion worth of acreage, according to the present day value. Yeah, and then when they want to take your land, they want to give you like pennies on the dollar. They know they're cheating you. They know they're cheating you. While they owned more than 16 million acres in 1910, the number had dropped to 4.7 million by 2017, accounting for less than 1% of the agricultural sales, according to the most recent consensus of agriculture. But this is how they do it. This is how they keep you. They use all this eminent domain, drive Black men and women off of their land, and it keeps you from having generational wealth to pass down. You don't have nothing to pass down, and that's the way they want to keep it. But see, they'll do stuff like this and then try to tell us to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps. That's why when I heard that from them the first time, I didn't listen to them. And when I hear that today, I don't listen to them. Haywood County has a Black population of over 50% and is about an hour east of Shelby County, home to Memphis. And the only other majority Black county remaining in Tennessee. Haywood is the only majority Black county where agriculture has remained one of its most important industries. Haywood had rich cotton industry based on the slave labor before the Civil War. After the emancipation, many planters hired formerly enslaved people as tenants, farmers. In 1939, the Farm Security Administration established the Haywood County Farm Project in Stanton to give Black families an opportunity to rent and eventually own small farms. About 39 families participated in the program. The community seat of Brownsville is quaint with historic buildings, but few job opportunities. So when Ford announced its plans for a mega site called Blue Oval City in nearby Stanton, the company was welcomed with open arms. So, the project, the largest investment in Tennessee's history, is slated to transform the region with an estimated 27,000 new jobs, direct and indirect, and more than $1 billion in annual earnings for workers, according to state estimates. Blue signs saying, "Welcome, y'all," like you see in the picture. So these are in the windows of small businesses throughout Brownsville. It's a shame that they can't keep these family farms because they're being driven off of their lands by a big corporation. And you're going to see this a lot more. They're going to actually start stepping this up. We have known they've been doing this for centuries to our people. And as we start getting closer to the end, they're gonna start stepping up on this, taking black land, build on it, take black land, take more black land, build it, get more black. That's all. But you ever notice they make sure their property and land stays intact? All about racism, y'all. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.